to see. I think we've only seen this once before in the finals, and that was season 11, which was also a 11 game series in the finals there. So this is the only second time I think we've ever seen this in the playoffs. 11 games. Yeah, you start digging deeper into the lineup, and this has always been a plausible map. It's just been no one's favorite because the rain adds a little bit of unregistration to your shots. So. Well, just in general, you have the rebel grunt and these long range fights, and that's enough right there to put any disadvantage you start with. But I think you're right. I think they start with the high side, base 5. We have Stern and Kratos fighting somewhere on the map here. That's one thing about Caminos. We don't know it that well, but this is actually a pretty big fight, and if Kratos wins, he'll be able to head into probably, I guess, base 0.
We control the command post. Hostile reinforcements are dropping.
Yeah, and Scar's getting that kill was pretty big. Empire Grunt, I think that's a statement kill more than anything. Getting the ball rolling for LSJ there. Yeah, Kratos ran by 0 straight to 5. That's actually a pretty good play because 5 is such a hard base to trap them in because they can jump down off that platform and then head to 3. So it's a real good job. You want to try to trap them in really 1 or 0. Well, they're so far apart, though. You can really, like, STR has to be really on top of it in terms of their pushing and who's where. Because if they do, let's say, 2 powers pushing base 5, then LSJ can just all spawn base 2 or something like that. So they're in a good position there. But they did lose base 2, I believe. So now LSJ is just going to go 5.
They're losing reinforcements.
Yeah, there's just so many routes to every base, like so many platforms that have no purpose except for being sneaky. And there's so many doors, like base 0, base 3, there's 3 entrances and exits to it. I mean, it's so hard to really trap. This one almost always goes down to reinforcements or maybe just the very end, like they're one team's trying to be desperate. They get caught. But this is usually a really long map because of the way this map's set up. What do we got? And we got this great middle fight here too. Yeah, it just adds to the reinforcement sticking. You know, like that engineer base off got his awards that he just kept winning all of those 1v1s and just slowly just kept the reinforcements sticking, kept having them the advantage. It's not as blatant as say Mos Eisley or Coruscant where they can just wipe you out. This base it's just a more consistent wins for your team. I think is how the awards really affect the reinforcements. Diablo said that he can't hear you. I don't know if that's still a thing. That was 3 minutes ago. I don't know if that's still a thing.
We've lost control of the command post.
Rebels fall down to 4 and 2. There's a big fight going on in 3. Looks like Acer does get the kill on Pimp, and we'll be heading to 0
We
though.
control the command post.
And Fear secured base 3 for them, so now Acer's on the push.
Test. Okay, yeah, I forgot to change my microphone after I bought a new one.
Nice. Acer's got a big 1v1 here with Kratos at base 0.
Probably not a one shot. I don't know. Can't tell.
I don't think it was a one shot, but it always seems so dramatic on spectate screen.
Yeah.
The enemy is in control of another command post.
Fierce 1v1 here. It's kind of. I'm gonna have to check the bases after this map.
Stern and JJ just took are about to take base 1. They won the middle push.
We've lost the command post.
So they'll have 1, 4, and 2, but they are losing 3.
Yep. So they lost 3. And
We
that
control
went
the
down
command
in that
post.
1v1 between Scars and
Hostiles
Fears.
have captured
Another
command
1v1
post.
between Acer and Kratos here on the way into base 0.
Kratos has a big advantage with that turret there, and it works out for him. Here come Fierce and Stern into base 3.
Yeah, basically. Well, Stern went for the kill, which he got, so one of them should spread out while.
We've lost the command post.
Yeah, Fierce is already gone.
Yep.
He actually didn't even go into the base.
He had a lot of faith in Stern there, I feel like.
Yeah, it's like, I trust you. Another 1v1 already between Kratos and Acer. They're definitely duking it out here on Camino. I think this is their 5th 1v1 that I know about. I think Kratos has gotten the better of him so far, but he's out of health packs.
He's got that ammo droid though. He can take that out. But
We captured a command post.
okay.
He gets the kill
Acer
on him.
does get him. He's gonna get that base too. Keep it for his
We
team.
gained a command
STR
post.
with a slight
Enemy
advantage here.
reinforcements are
I feel like
declining.
reinforcements would slightly be an STR's advantage. They've kind of barely held a 1-base lead for the majority of the game, but it's been even for a lot of time as well.
Yeah, LSJ was down to 5 and 2 early on. Then it was even, and now I think you're right. I think LSJ's only had the advantage once. We have Acer and Kratos again. They're just going between 2 and 0, holding it down. And as long as Acer really doesn't lose this, right now it's like his team's winning the 3v3 on the rest of the map. So reinforcements are ticking, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Acer like dropped a death pack at his feet and just didn't do anything about it. I don't know. A little bit of misplay, but it's not looking like it's going to be the end of the world there. I'm guessing they're just
This
gonna
next kill
again.
will be super important though, because Kratos will be next to base 2, if not in it.
Yeah.
LSJ is getting 1 back.
We've lost control of the
I think it's a
command
2v1. Ooh, Stern takes down the sniper, so it's a 1v1 now against Dugan.
Kratos
Dugan's
took,
in a pretty crappy spot.
Kratos took Acer out and he's going to get that base.
This will be a big fight then for Dugan, and he does take out Stern, or maybe Pimp Dead, I'm not sure.
Got him.
Now we have Scars and Fierce fighting here at base 3, and the Rebels are down to just base 2, and that was a huge kill for Fierce, giving them base 3 now as well.
Actually, Rebels are down to base 2 and base 3. That's all they got.
Looks like they were able to make spot 4 though.
Taking heavy losses.
Oh no, that's LSJ. LSJ was good. Looks like JJ spawned base 2, takes out Scars, so he'll be able to head to base 4 now. And it looks like Scars is the only one that was going to push that way, so I hope someone went high for them. And it looks like Pimp was going high.
We've lost control of the
He
command
found
post.
Acer. He's taking him on again, and he's also got Stern on him, and just immediately just turned to Stern and destroyed him, making this a 1v1 again.
Like a
Wow!
questionable jump by Acer. I think he gave him a free shot. Stern's back.
Yeah.
Can he get the triple?
Quadruple, if you think about it.
That's true. He did. He went Acer, Stern, Acer.
And if he kills him, I think Acer spawn. I think Acer did spawn.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, okay. At the end of the terror.
That's way too much for them to lose off that. I mean, they lost base 3, just held 2. Somebody got to 4 though. I think it was Fierce. Or I mean 5.
No, Fierce 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think JJ took 4. So it looks like good things happened on the rest of the map while Pimp was on a tear.
That's frightening.
That's so huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was taking on the NG, which is the scariest class, and then the Sniper, which on this map has such a huge influence, and Pimp just single-handedly just tarnished their legacies in that little little shuffle.
It didn't look like the finals right there. It kind of looked like he's just playing in a pub.
Yeah, it looked easy for him.
But bases are back to even. Map's a little fricked up.
A little sideways.
And that's actually, holy moly. Yeah, Fierce.
Stern spun there, but it didn't matter. Fierce dominated Kratos.
Let's see where people are going. Cartel.
Such a big map with such little action, but we do have I believe it's Pimp here up top. He just killed, I think it was JJ, and now he's coming in to fight Acer as he goes into 2, and this could be a back-to-back power kills. He's got him weak.
We captured a command post. Enemy reinforcements are declining. We can't afford to keep losing command posts. We've lost a
This has
command
been having to use quite a few health backs. He's now running, actually.
Like 3.
And now Pimp's just going to fight in the
Enemy is in
base.
control of another command post.
Ace is gonna have to jump down. He doesn't be able to, and Pimp takes him down. Secures base 2, which was a huge fight actually for Pimp because the Rebels are now just down to base 5. Zero's white. I don't know if there's a fight going on there.
Yep, that was Fierce taking up Scars in the 1v1, so he's gonna get 0 for his team. Honestly though, like, that's
No,
huge.
Kratos is gonna go there.
Kratos is on in there. Pimp is all the way back, but he's gonna stay on that high ground since he's on the 2 side, and he's gonna be able to, look over most of the map.
And JJ's barreling down now with help from one of his weak class. Oh, it's Acer actually.
Yeah, Acer's there too.
And that's such a hard fight for JJ. All these platforms have those cones around them that people can get on the sides, and it's just you really can't do anything as a rocket but stand there and get shot sometimes. That's what happened to.
Oh no, Stern got the second kill there, but it's another base for him. Hopefully Stern can take out. He's gonna be trying to get Pimp here for Acer.
And Zero's still white. Are they having a duel over there? Or I think Kratos just won, and now he's taking it. Yeah, that's what happened. Now JJ is going the jump down route, and interestingly enough, no one from LSJ can watch that because they just won their fights at base 1, so no one's even going to notice that JJ went by. Looks like, and Fierce is also going by.
We control the command post.
Yeah, no one's even going to notice that. They're going to get to 3 for free probably, unless LSJ just assumes or Pimp saw it.
Yeah, it looked like they put a lot of effort on base 1, and Stern and Acer would have able to hold it down.
We're taking heavy losses.
Although JJ got spotted by Pimp, he's gonna try to sneak into the base and not die. He doesn't get in there.
Kratos made it to base 5, so he'll be wiping that out. So they'll be down to just 1. This fight at 3 is huge for Scars to even just slow him down, because being stuck at base 1 is probably the worst base. Like, you have nowhere to go. You can go up to 0, up to 5, which going up's always bad, and then a long track to 4. JJ does win the fight at 3 though.
All those Scars might get a spawn. Yeah. And he took him down in 1 rocket again, so no.
We gained a command post.
They're gonna
And
get
Rebels
3.
also secured 0, so they'll have 0, 1, and 3. But I would imagine by now the reinforcements are probably back to even. Yeah. I might even dare say they're slightly in LSJ's favor.
We can't afford to keep
I think they held them there for a little longer than STR did.
And I feel like LSJ never got down to only one base. They've at least held 2 most of this time. Let's see, we got Acer going up high, a lot of LSJ got down to 1. So yeah, just the edge bases.
We can't keep losing men like this.
Going with the divide and conquer strategy here, I see LSJ is. Or not LSJ, but STR.
Yeah. Stern's holding off on defense. Acer did get out to 2. He's gonna be fighting Pimp. Pimp takes that kill real quick. Dugan's looking at JJ. And
JJ picked up that increase packet.
Doesn't
Nice.
matter. Fierce is running somewhere else.
Yeah, Fierce is almost dipped from every fight I've seen him in when he has a teammate. You know, earlier with Stern, and now again with JJ, and he did it once sometime else as well. Kratos has a real increase, I'm fairly certain.
Yeah.
I knew he's been alive for a while, but he got it faster than I expected. So that's going to be pretty damning for STR, because it's so hard to take his awards on this map. And he's going to be able to steamroll Acer now in 1v1, so they're going to have to find an answer for this.
I think the answer might be, and like you said, Curtis is really good at it, but if Stern can get a headshot on him, that might be one of the, you know, even for JJ to get a body, it's really hard on this map.
Well, JJ's just going to have to play smart, because there are all the narrow bridges, and that's where he'll have his best shot.
Yeah.
But it's still going to be hard. Rebels have 5 and 3, and they're fighting 4.
We can't afford to keep losing command posts.
Oh no, okay.
We control the command post.
That's Stern bad jump there.
Yeah, they jumped it off. Yep. Acer and I think JJ are there as well. Dugan's coming down on 4. Nice shot by Dugan though. Taking out Acer. He'll be able to steamroll into 4. Was that Kratos at 5? Is he still? Yeah, Kratos just trolling around like I got awards. You guys have fun.
Yeah, no, especially if he's just gonna run around and hold down certain parts of the map for himself. And his
Yeah,
because
because one guy just tries to sneak by, runs into Kratos. Like he's definitely being safe. Now they're making a strong push to 4 though. I'm curious to see if they spread out or just come in. And Pimp got 2, I think you said. And Stern's not looking there, so I can see Pimp shooting Stern in the back here and swinging this fight in LSJ's favor.
Yeah, Kratos was at 4, and he just kind of dipped out of there. I think he's going for health packs, or no, he's just going to 3, 5. Can't remember. 3.
5?
He's going to 3.
Yeah, he's going to 3.
The reinforcements are being depleted.
He's shooting down the middle.
Yeah, he's right behind them. He's holding off the 2 side now. He's got Acer coming his way. He distracted JJ for a second. And this is what makes Pimp so dangerous. He can very plausibly win this 1v1. He's even ignoring him and shooting JJ now in the back. You know, like, that could have been so huge. And just the fact that he can do that and has the confidence to do that, is just such a huge factor in this match. Yeah, Scars spawn with him now. Scars immediately gets taken down. And the auto turret lead, and oh, Acer with a great double kill. Just destroying the weaks.
And then it looks like Stern and Stern and Fierce got 1.
Yeah, and Fierce is already going to 5. He's gonna run into Dugan though.
We captured a command post.
And now we're back to 3-3. Interesting bases again.
Somehow, Fierce turned that around. That was a really good play from Fierce in that 1v1. Or actually, I didn't read the kill feed, although I think Stern killed him. So, Fierce still got the height advantage, but he's got Dugan again on song. So it might not matter. It doesn't.
The enemy has captured a command post. We're losing reinforcements.
Alright.
Rebels are down to base 1.
I think they're
Kratos is... Yeah, they are. Kratos is coming into base 1, though, right now. Playing it very careful.
The enemy has captured a command post.
Just spawned, but it's just both weeks. Great shot by Dugan. I think that was Dugan, at least. I hope that was Dugan.
Yeah, it was Dugan.
We can't afford to keep losing
Oh,
command
there's
posts.
JJ. Got a really good rocket on Kratos. And now they're stuck to B0, but someone is taking 5.
I think Fierce.
Oh, Scars.
What?
He was trying to be cute with JJ and just got a little too cute. Yeah, well, it really wasn't that bad, it just looks funny, you know?
Yeah. Alright, so both LSJ got their powers up to 5 right now. I think, did anybody get by to 2? I don't think anybody got by anywhere.
I'm not sure,
Stern
but
got by
Pimp
to
is
1.
going into 0 right now. He's fighting JJ. I think JJ's used 2 of his nades now. And JJ goes down to Pimp, and now Pimp's going in to white out their last base. The spawn just happened, though. No one spawned in, so he's going to have 0s. Oh, no, actually, JJ made spawn. Spawn way back there. Great rocket by JJ, saving base 0.
And Stern's still out somewhere, so yeah, okay, they had base 4.
I think, yeah, they just got it. And now Fierce is at base 2.
But you can definitely tell, you know, ever since Kratos got his awards, it's really hard for STR to really hold any sort of control on this map.
Yeah, they can't. I think the only thing they can do right now is just maybe try to get Acer awards, but the map's so fractured, and Pimp's just playing so well right now. And like whenever Pimp does die, like they always have someone spawn with him to help out. So maybe that's not the answer. I'm not sure, but they're gonna have to figure something out here, and the sooner the better, because this map is all about the reinforcements and the ticket count.
We've lost control of a command post.
Nice rocket by Dugan. If you can take out Acer here, that would be huge. 3 bases are white, by the way. 2, 4, and 3.
The enemy has captured a command post. We control the command
3 goes to STR, 4 goes to LSJ, and what's going on? Dude, I'm gonna do a Kratos cam because this is just hilarious.
Hostiles have captured a command post. We're taking heavy losses.
I'm an NG. I'm doing NG things. Made it to base 3.
Yeah, Fierce is there and he's gonna piece the fuck out.
We can't afford to keep losing.
I think Kratos is literally micromanaging the team right now.
We control the command post.
Because even you look at him, he's literally not moving. I think that's what he's been doing this whole game. And you know Kratos is not barking orders right now.
He's watching Pimp stream, seeing where he's at.
Yeah, his select maps up. He's got the streams up. He's good job dodging the nades. Actually, he got hit. Oh, and here comes Acer. Oh, JJ! That's a really bad roll.
Oh, he goes down.
Oh, when he goes down with the one shot.
They had 3 people there. Well, Fierce might have just spawned, but
Yeah, the Fierce was there, and JJ and I think Acer was there, and then JJ spawned on him. But yeah, I think he went to try to white out the last base because base 4 was their last base. It's interesting. Once I put the Kratos cam on him, he plays completely differently and tries to take on a 3v1. I was expecting more of a you know, just camp back at base 0 with his binoculars like he was doing.
keep doing what he's been doing.
Yeah.
Well, that's STR's chance. Stern just got a double kill.
We can't keep losing
Pushing
men like
to
this.
base 1. They got 2 and 4, so this, you know, they're trying to even it out. They're trying to get themselves back in the game. Scars is pushing base 2 on Fierce. I feel like, oh, what? Did he stick him? I don't know what the hell happened.
We control the command post.
An outplay happened. Some players are just better than others. That's what happened.
True. I feel like there's been a lot of 1v1s between you know, the same classes.
Yeah, it feels like there has been a lot of dittos. And Acer just takes down Kratos, and so this is actually huge that they took down Kratos' awards now. Acer's going to be able to win these 1v1s again. I have a chance, and if he can, not to oversimplify, but if he can win more than he loses, STR is going to be doing alright.
The John Madden analysis.
I mean, and you can see it right away. I mean, immediately, Rebels have 1, 4, 2, and 3, and LSJ has 0 and 5 now. Like, it's night and day now that Kratos doesn't have his awards, because it creates such... You can't win a single 1v1, you know,
yeah.
when you fight him. And now it's killable. And, you know, whenever you take an NG's awards in the playoffs, like, your team just gets a huge morale boost. Just for about, I would say, solid 2 minutes, you're just so hyped that we're gonna win! And the other team gets really kind of down for at least a minute, so it can make a huge swing.
Yeah, no one LSJ, they definitely don't let it get to them as bad as a lot of teams do. But, I mean, you can just see it right now. It's definitely making an impact.
We've lost the command post.
Duke's been making some really nice dodges on JJ there, but he dodged and then he would just shoot at nothing. Breaks my heart.
JJ and Acer are rolling together right now?
Yeah, they're rolling together currently, and I know Acer will have energy regen for sure. I don't know what he was doing before that,
We captured a command post.
but we saw him kill Kratos, take 3, and now he's at 0. So I'm assuming he did something in between.
Reinforcements are dropping.
Stick on Acer here for a second and watch to see if he can get awards or if he'll fail miserably and die.
I mean, if you're watching him, he's probably going to fail miserably, so let's see what
Well, that's why I'm on him.
He is going at Pimp.
We've lost control of the command post.
And Pimp's already hit him once. 2 health back, stole the health back!
Yeah.
And Pimp's just on him. White on rice, baby.
Okay.
And he does get the kill. But he's got that auto turret to worry about.
It's not turns out a turn, doesn't matter.
That's true. Scars is here. Yeah, I don't think he has too many health backs left. He might even be out if he only has 1 more. Okay. He is either out or he has 1 left in his back pocket.
Hostiles have captured a command post.
I think he's out. Where's he going?
Off the map, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran out. Scars is able to take him down. That's a huge kill. Started by Pemp, finished by Scars. Great teamwork. And because if he'd gotten that base, that would have probably been a reduction. And then the map's like a whole nother world in STR's favor. But right now, both Stingies, 0 points. Base is a normal. Ace responds to run base, I'm assuming.
We've lost control of the command post.
Got Ghost Yami watching now.
Oh, shit.
Passion and Ghost Yami. Shoutouts. I don't know which one's better.
We've lost control of the command post. We've gained a command post.
And we're about to have a reset in the bases again. 30 minutes of the map. I imagine LSJ has a solid,
Captured a command post.
what do you think, Scott?
They're
Maybe
losing reinforcements.
70
The enemy has captured
reinforcements or
command
more?
post.
Yeah, probably.
If only I had access to the server!
He gave me the access shit, and I don't even have it.
Oh, that's actually really disappointing. Where's Kratos? I gotta find Kratos again. I want to count his points again. Because I know he died, but I saw him get a kill on the kill feed here, so...
It looks like he's playing the edge. He's going for 3 or 3
Yeah.
or 0. I can't really tell right now.
This is 3. He's on the edge of the map. Yeah, that's what he's been doing this whole game. He's just been staying on the outskirts, winning those 1v1s, and just hoping that Pimp, Duke, and Scars can hold the middle, and just slowly the reinforcements go their way. And so far, it's worked out for him. And Duke can get to kill on JJ. But the Rebels have 5, 1, 4, and 2, so LSJ is stuck down to 0 and 3. Not ideal bases to have, but they're so far apart, they'll never end it.
I think there's a 1v1 Kratos and Acer here.
Did Kratos just win it?
Yeah, Kratos got it.
Okay,
So
and now
got,
he's
like,
gonna
couple
head
kills.
to 2.
A couple kills and maybe a couple bases.
But did you see what he did though? And look, it actually worked because Acer spawned base 4. He waited until Acer's kill cam was off. He faked like he was going to go to 4 until that kill cam was off, and then he dipped to 2. So Acer spawned 4. Now Kratos has the height advantage. Like, it's just the little things like that that make him the best player in the game. But he kind of gave up the advantage. Like, he didn't. He let Acer get pretty high because I guess he's trying to white out this base.
Yeah.
But he does have the ammo droid, so that's always the advantage here. Get those health packs. Ace just staying on the very far edge, trying to just chip away at him. Oh, man.
If he's the real god, will Acer take the base and then take it back again? Although I don't think he got it in the
Yeah, he never took it, yeah, but if Acer dropped out, again, he could definitely get this. This is a huge fight, too. As Rebels have 4, 1, 0, and 5.
We can't afford to keep losing command posts.
It looks like LSJ is winning the push from 3 to 4, though. Probably most of STR was still at 0 after that big push. Oh, and Kratos finally takes him out. Acer played that so slow, so smart, and so careful, but Kratos had more health backs and a better shot.
Yeah.
I'm not playing because I'm bad.
Oh shit, JJ. No.
Oh.
JJ.
Oh, he stayed alive, but it's invincible. No!
Does he not know that?
He doesn't know that. Oh no, and that's, I mean,
I don't think rockets can make that jump anyways.
that's just, yeah, no, I think he was pretty much dead. I think there might have been, I think there's a little bit of a ledge where you can step out and then jump over. It's been a while, but that's just Camino. You don't know the map very well. It's almost never played, and I'm glad we got to see it.
Yeah. Future reference. That's not solid ground. There's no
Note to self. We're back to even. LSJ's definitely still got the advantage, though. Kratos and JJ are 1v1ing over here between 2 and 0, I believe.
He's got Pimp on his back.
Yeah, the interesting thing about this map too is you can just see everyone like missing jumps, and they just really people don't know how to take this map to their advantage. Like, it's not Mos Eisley. This map's been played what, 8 times ever competitively, maybe, or something. Maybe what it is with Mos Eisley, it's literally in the billions. It's actually really interesting to watch how people are reacting to it and their knowledge. Great shot by JJ there on Pimp.
Yeah, definitely one of those maps where being one of those people that's played since, like, you know, way too long, you just remember little stuff like that about maps. And it's interesting to see how some of the less experienced players just don't seem to know that.
Yeah, especially the newer players. Some of the older players, you know, back in the reign of Destroyer, you know, Destroyer liked this map, so there was a little bit more experience. But you can see from, like, say, maybe Acer, he's been missing a lot more jumps, a lot more inconsistent with his ramping so far, because he wasn't around back then. So this map is honestly extremely new. Takes down Scars though, base 2. I think he has Pimp on him, and the Rebels are down just to base 0, and they just took 4.
And once again, I think it's Kratos at 5 that he just got, or yeah, he's just doing the edge thing. And the rest of LSJ is one in the middle of the map.
Dugan's wiping out 0, and I think this will be uncontested if he'll get in the base. Alright, there you go.
Stars takes out JJ.
So the Rebels are down just 4.
Pimp takes out Fears. You got Stern versus Kratos.
The enemy is in control of another command post.
What's going on, base 2?
It looked like a good nade, but I don't know if it hit. Kratos rolls. Stern doesn't take his opportunity, goes
The
down.
enemy is in control
Pimp
of another
versus
command
Acer now.
post.
No bases for the Rebels. They're all white. Pimp's got the Inji on him at base 2. Inji does take him down. They secure base 4 as well, so the Rebels are safe for now. And Fierce ran straight to base 0. Yeah. Great nades by Scars.
Actually, this is base 3.
Nope, this is base 3.
We can't keep losing men like this.
Hold that. Are we back? Getting close to even, maybe?
It's 2 to 4 still. Great body by
Yeah,
JJ. Did he hurt himself? No, I didn't. I don't think he hurt himself at all. It's such a good body too, because excuse me, because I mean that shot was just so extremely difficult, crucial too, because now he's got this ramp. He can really buy time for his friends at base 4 here. They get to charge that up. Oh, and he kills Scars too. Maybe Dugan, I'm not sure. JJ's actually holding it down right now. He is the wall. He is the great wall right now. Did you just body him again?
He definitely this guy finally gets taken out by Pimp from the up top, but I think Acer got a double kill somewhere.
That would have been base 1. And Scars spawned on him. I feel like Dugan should be there as well. I don't see him yet. There he is! Dodges the rocket. Scars jumps over the death pack and knocks him out. Wow. Fierce is there for the nades. This is not a fight I would take necessarily. He does have help now, but they're all just going in one at a time right now. Just filing in single file. Just hey guys. If it's only Scars and Dugan, we can do it. Like I think that's what they were thinking there. Well, that was awful teamwork, and you know, Kratos has awards again. Oh man. Oh, and the reinforcements were that low. I was gonna say there's at least 50 left.
Let's see.
We got an almost a 40-minute map, and Kratos 24-11.
Yep. 163 points. He's running those bases.
Shout out to Dugan. That's a pretty solid score for a Rocket. Pimp just going crazy with 42 kills. JJ going even, solid. Fierce. I know he had the Rebel Grunt, but almost going even as well. I mean, you can see it. Like the kills are really about even, and so are the points, except for Kratos. It's really just Kratos had those awards, and they were able to just chip away at those reinforcements for so long. It really didn't matter. And then he got him again, of course, right there at the end to close it out.
Yep. And now we're going to Dagobah. Toss-up map. You don't know if it's going to go for an hour or if it's going to go for 5 minutes or less.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those maps that ends in a minute or it ends in an hour. There's no in between. Watch it be 30 minutes.
It's going to be 30 minutes.
Precisely.
And that puts LSJ up 4-1. They only need 2 more to win. Let's see, where is this shit?
That's got to be pretty demoralizing too for STR. Such a long, drawn-out map we could just defeat is just looming in on over you the entire time with the reinforcements ticking, Kratos with his awards. It makes it feel really unstoppable. And now you're down 4-1. This is such a daunting task. You just gotta stay strong mentally, though. And then LSJ, they're feeling good right now. They're laughing. They're having fun. They're just playing Star Wars right now. What do you think? Who takes base 2 for LSJ here? Because it's such a conundrum because you have to take it, but you want your sniper out there. You don't really want to waste your NG. You don't really want to waste your rocket, but you want your grunt also at base 3. It's like such a conundrum on who takes that base.
I feel like they'll send the rocket. That's gonna be my.
You think Dugan will do it?
I feel like they might make Dugan do it.
Yeah, a lot of teams seem to default to when they're not sure what to do to send the rocket there. Which I've always found interesting. In AA, we sent our NG there to get him the points, but you know how that worked out.
That didn't seem to go the best that one time, so who knows? Let's see who's it gonna be.
Looks like Kratos is gonna go.
Yep, Dugan's going down.
Straight to 6.
He's
gonna be fighting Stern and an Acer.
The enemy has captured a
Where's
command
Pimp though? This is Pimp's map. Immediately taking it down, taking the base. He's gonna run straight to 6 now. Help out his team. Oh, but Kratos actually went down quickly. But Pimp doesn't care. He's just gonna run right in.
Taking out my fear. Scars did.
And, you know, Pimp's just been giving Acer just a little too much trouble so far this series, I feel like. Every fight's just a little too even.
The more that it happens, the worse it gets, because then you're sitting there every time you run into him, you're like, fuck, he's had my number, like, he's gonna get me.
Yeah. And it's Pimp, too, you know? It's just like, oh, man, Tom Brady's on tonight. He's not missing a throw, you know? It's just, it feels inevitable that Pimp will kill you when he's killing you over and over and over. Just, he's gonna get Stern now. Stern doesn't know.
Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to get past. Didn't put any. And that was a good name by Dugan.
Yeah, that's great help by Dugan.
And I know they were low on bases. And it's going back to even here as STR pulls on 3.
The enemy is in control of another command post.
5, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Stern picked off Strider right off the spawn there. The auto turret! It's just disgusting. No one else's auto turret does that. Stern, you lay that down, just automatic deletion. Just press the nice delete button, no big deal.
We're losing reinforcements.
It's a huge kill for Acer base 3. Let's put the reinforcements now. LSJ only has 2 and 6. That's pretty bad. They're losing 2 right now. Yeah, you have to have either 5 or 1 to be really active in this map, I feel like. If you don't have one of those, the map can end on you just so fast. They're losing their last base right now, though. Base 6. Scar's going at the base. Alright, so now they're at base 5. And what's
they got both. Okay, they had to take Scars out like, real quick.
Pimp made it to base 1.
I think
so they have
was
1
turning on him.
Hostiles have captured a command post. The enemy has captured a command post.
Both powers for LSJ spawn base 5. Then you have Pimp at base 1. That's a pretty strong pincer. And a lot of attention went to Pimp as well. Pimp and Scars at base 1. So that should actually...
Right. I mean, if it's 2 on this side, hopefully they'll have 2 on the other side. JJ just taking Kratos.
That was a huge kill, because I feel like that's the moment where Kratos can start his awards run right there.
In, and I don't know if they saw. Okay, he went for the base and freeze.
He's got an auto turret and a Garand, which might as well be an auto turret right next to him, just mowing him down.
So now it's just 5 for sure.
Yeah. They're down to base 5, and JJ's in there. He's fighting Dugan. The base is white. Who's alive for LSJ? Is it just Dugan? Yeah, it's just Dugan, I believe. Oh, Kratos is alive before.
So they're gonna hold this for a little bit, for sure. Sturgeon's gonna push on Kratos, but they're gonna get that base for sure.
If both bases turn blue, they will be able to make spawn. Acer is not even messing around. I think he's getting close to the wars.
If that was a good play, did Sturgeon get it right? He whited the base and jumped out of it for 5. And I think he's gonna die.
Yeah, he was just trying to let it out for no spawners, but
I didn't know if he got it in time though.
Yeah, I think Acer's going right past him. Acer's close to reduction. You noticed right there is things where I know he's taking 6 and 1, probably 2 as well. And right there, instead of trying to end the map, he played it smart. He played it slow, calculated, went to the ammo droid, got his health backs. He's not want to be fighting Kratos right now though. Takes him out, gets this base.
They're all dead.
Is that the map as well?
Yeah, that's gonna be the map. They have to just kill the auto
Yep.
turret.
If I'm Acer, I would be demanding. He did get reduction. Never mind. I was gonna make sure you're like, give me my reduction. I earned this.
And that's a good bounce back. So it did end up being a pretty quick. I actually didn't see the time towards the end there, but it was a fairly quick Dagobah.
I mean, that's a Dagobah for you, you know, right off the bat, and you gotta love the heart from STR right there. You know, after that long Camino, they just come right back and slap LSJ and say, "Hey, we're not done yet."
Mm-hmm. Acer put it on his back. He went 7 and 2. Public Enemy 5 at the end.
Kratos going negative. His nemesis being JJ, so props to JJ there. Pimp only going 3 and 4. I mean, if any other sniper, I'd be like, hey, that's fine. But hey, Pimp, we expect you to be, you know, 7 and 2 every time.
What the fuck's going on?
Yeah. I definitely got a shout out Scars there. No one base taken. I know you're Empire Grunt, buddy, but come on.
No, he wasn't, dude. He had Rebel Grunt.
Oh yeah. That's even worse!
Jesus.
I just assumed for a second there. I figured he was just tilted. Yeah, Rebel Grunt, you didn't take a base. And now we're going to Tanev, which can be such a coin flip.
Yo,
you know, and also another traditionally
Scars is watching my stream. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he's
this could be.
ghosting.
Yeah, I think. What were you saying? This could be really good for STR.
Well, it could just be a coin flip, and I think when you're down, the coin flip always, and if you were the underdog, the coin flip's always pretty nice. And you also have JJ, so you feel really confident about that. And Tanev has traditionally been one of LSJ's weaker maps. I think they fixed a lot of their problems. So they're a lot more solid now than they used to be. But I'm going to give this to STR. If they have any hopes of winning this, they got to buckle down and win this map.
Yeah, and I feel like the last time we saw this, I think it was STR versus, I think it was Bot this came on. I'm pretty sure. But I felt like they played it really well, and then, if I recall, they ended up losing it. But yeah, JJ seemed really comfortable on the map. I don't remember what exactly went wrong, but they kind of just... One of those things where it's kind of how Tanev goes. You'll lose your 1v1s. There's only 4 bases,
it just
so
takes...
they lose all your bases, and it's GG. Oh, it was one of those...
people die real quick. It
was
can
one
just
of those
happen
maps where
like
JJ
that.
killed his teammate, and then lost the game.
Oh, yeah. He killed Acer, then he killed Acer again or something. Yeah. I remember that. I was giving him so much help for that. But I hope what we see this map, I hope we see JJ buckered down into holding that down. LSJ, you know, they try a couple times to get in, start avoiding it, and we just get a really great classic Tanev here.
I would get an hour-long Tanev. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's 4-2. LSJ, it's 1-1 tonight. And it looks like we're going to have Scars and Fierce 1v1 in base 2. Pimp goes down right away. JJ.
Oh, Dugan got in there as well. And
that's pretty big, because now now it makes it harder for JJ to get in.
Kratos got passed to 4. Or is that... No, yeah, I mean 1. Wrong side.
Great rocket by JJ right there on Scars, and now Acer's fighting Pimp, and the headshot! Oh my god, Pimp is just destroying Acer. Rebels are only have base 3, and they're losing that base.
JJ's in the 1v2 here, he kills himself.
I believe Acer did secure base 3, he did. He sent Fierce to fight Pimp at 4, but Pimp's already outie.
Stern's fighting Kratos at 1. He's got Acer back up. So it's going to be really big here if Kratos can pull this off and hold it. Where he's at.
We got a rocket tool in the middle here. Classic.
And Stern killed him. I don't know if it was the auto turret, it might have been.
And Scars took down Fierce. Wait, is that? Wait. Yeah, Scars took down Fierce to get base 4. So he's getting kills with the Empire grunt, not the Rebel grunt. And Kratos has made it his mission, looks like, to take base 1, which is a little bit different than what we usually see. We usually see him focusing more on 2 and 3 first, and then try to get them trapped in one of these bases and send Pimp into 1 or Pimp into 4. But it looks like it's mostly been Kratos heading into 1, Dugan holding down the middle, and then Scars and Pimp free roaming.
Bases are, it's only 4 for STR right now.
Yeah, and they're getting attacked from both 2 and 3. So this is a big 1v1 at base 1. Which I guess Acer won, but he's fighting Scars now. And he just one-shot at Scars, so he secured base 1, so STR is safe. Kratos is in the Trooper, wiping out base 4 right now.
There's a big 2v2 in the base 3, and Pimp and Dugan just held it down. JJ's fighting Pimp in the middle.
Oh my. JJ going off right there with the pistol, the mine throws. Is he out of rockets or no?
I don't think he is because I feel like he just died.
Yeah, he reloaded. Oh, right there, he didn't want to kill himself because he was weak, but he had to do that. He had to kill himself right there because he should have known he was going to die if he didn't kill him. That's really unfortunate. Too much respect for his own life right there. Now the Rebels are down just to base 4.
No, that's the Empire.
Yeah. That's the Rebels that are down to base 4. I'm pretty much playing with the Rebel map up, or watching. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm retarded. I was looking at it the whole time, like, you're right, but I'm right too. How is this possible?
But yeah, now they're getting. Kratos is pushing out, pushing himself into 2 here, but he kind of got stuck on Stern.
Oh, that was a great name by Stern. Oh, I threw it too far. If he'd have thrown it just shorter and it bounced off the little ledge there, he would have 100% killed Kratos. Kratos with some moves there, dodging JJ now.
Well, that's going on.
Kills.
Fierce got a double kill. In base 4 or 3.
That's
Did
Acer.
JJ just leave?
They're both powers are at 2 now.
Yeah, they're giving Kratos a ton of respect here, just letting him take that base.
Yeah, way too much respect, I'd say. And I hear reduction. Maybe that's why there's respect.
Yeah, that could be true. Bases are going back to even though, because Pimp got back to 1.
We captured a command post.
There's no possible way he had reduction, so it must have been a pickup, and maybe they were trying to wait it out or something.
Stern is...
Or does JJ have reduction?
I thought he just died.
It is pickup. Yeah, I thought you did too, but you never know. Tandem is just like, oh, because you can get it so fast.
Yeah.
You can... I think Acer has real words.
Does that... Yeah.
Okay, with that, I kept hearing the noise.
Somewhere.
He's got it. I kept finding the noise, but then, you know, like, that person would, they had a packet, so.
They got him
Acer
trapped.
full wards on Tanev. LSJ's trapped in base 1. They just got a lot of kills, STR did. Fierce is already in the base.
I think it's just
I think it's just Pimp, yeah. Goes down. Yeah, that's game. That's game.
That was interesting as fuck. I don't really know what happened. It was back and
Well,
forth. It was
I knew they were closing LSJ in, but then I spent a lot of time trying to find who had these damn awards. Oh, man. Whew, 4-3. We got a match tonight, boys. We got a championship match going here. SDR's not rolling over. Now if you're LSJ, you start to worry, but I think you just got to tell yourself it's Tanev, it happens. It's Dagobah. Bad memories. Shout out to Acer.
Holy moly.
What the hell? Look at those points. Not even the kills. Look at the points. That's incredible play right there. And he killed Pimp mostly.
He had that public enemy at 10. That means he went out and he died his first life.
First
and then
life,
he said, you know what,
just...
I don't really feel like dying anymore.
Shout out to JJ. Scars. 1 base again, so 1 base and 2 maps now, and 2 and 10. That's disappointing.
That time he's gonna blame it on the Empire Grunt.
The Empire Grunt! And now we go into Naboo, which we can safely say is a completely 100% real map. There's no coin flip, there's no gimmicks, there's we got a real map here. What do you think? Whoever wins this one wins the series, or too early to tell?
I think it's too early to tell, because I think if LSJ win it, obviously they're putting themselves in prime spot to win. But
yeah, only 1 more map win.
Just looking at the maps we have like coming up next, because now we got past those. Those were like the cheesy first 3 maps.
Right.
Dagobah, Tanev, and then now we're starting off with this. It's going to go Naboo, Tanev CTF, Polis, and then Death Star CTF, if it went that far.
Man, do you think we're lucky enough to get a Death Star CTF tonight?
I think that would be godlike if we did get that far. But
that's better than a Super Bowl triple overtime, you know?
But if we get that far, then that means all of these maps would have been good. That being said, if LSJ takes this and they go up to 5, I think they have a better chance of winning those next 3 than STR would, just because both of those teams are really good at all those maps.
Yeah, it's very unlikely that LSJ would lose all those maps out. I think STR really does need to win this. Acer has been playing amazing. Now we looked at Kratos there on that Camino, and he got increased twice on such a dominating force. But he really didn't have to do too much. I mean, he was literally AFK for half the match, just taking the outside bases. On the 2 maps where he's had to fight, he's gone -1 and barely even. And Acer's actually dominated both of those maps. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here in Naboo, where it's a little bit of a middle ground of those 2 maps.
Yeah, definitely a good indicator of how the teams are actually playing. I feel like Camino, like I said, I'm pretty sure LSJ picked it. It might have been like a straight up strategical, like they had that one in the bag for the whole season.
Yeah, I think they've been dabbling with Camino. I like that both MGs gave each other the respect, the 1v1 there from base 1 to 2, but Kratos absolutely dominated that first fight.
Dugan's pushing JJ while he's got Pimp ready to shoot him in the back, in the front.
Interestingly, Stern spawned base 1, headshotted Kratos, and Acer spawned base 6 and killed Scar. They did the complete swap, which is so stupid, and it worked to perfection. That's some heads up play or some sheer dumb luck. I'm not sure which, but I gotta find out after the interviews.
I'm pretty sure it's dumb luck. It was Stern died, and he said, "Oh, Kratos is there. I'll kill him."
I think it's like, "I'll help you, Acer," and Acer's like, "No, no."
Acer's like, "Fuck that. He wrecked me. I don't want none of it." They're back into 1v1 for base 4 though.
Now I'm surprised it's the 1v1. Yeah, there we go. With Pimp coming in. Yeah, base 4 is such a.
And
I
actually,
mean, it's
Empire,
right smack dab in the middle of the map.
Empire's down to base 6, although 2 just got
Yeah.
white.
And they have 2 people rushing 5, and no one's on top. And
Yeah.
actually, Pimp just got on top from base 4, but JJ's coming up. Pimp didn't see it, I don't think. He will make spawn though, Dugan does. I think that was a good shot by Dugan. I think he's got him weak. Still such a hard fight though. And Dugan does go down to JJ, and it looks like Fierce is the one keeping this game alive for STR. He's gone to 2, now 1. He's not even taken 3 bases this life.
Yeah, I was initially going to say it was a really good play on Kratos. He's 1v1 on Acer, and then he got up to the base at base 6. But then it was just him and Scar sitting up there, and the rest of STR kind of got out. So just really good map presence by STR, even though it looked like they were losing that fight. Now everybody kind of gravitated towards 4. Like,
yeah, I think we've got a 3v3 going on the base 4.
This happens every once in a while. Nobody knows what to really do, so...
Well, base 4 is just right there. It's a beautiful base. You can get everywhere quickly, but everywhere can get to it, so...
Kratos in a 1v2 here versus Acer and Acer and never mind, doesn't matter if you're skilled him.
And it looks like LSJ won that fight big though, base 4 though, so... Now we have Dugan and JJ. Pimp's there to support him. That's a great rocket. That was worth it. He just stood there, knew he was gonna die. He's like, eat a dick. Kratos just trying to get so far away from that auto turret. Just light speed out of there.
We've lost a command post. Fight for it.
Base 5's going to Acer. They're going to have a 1 base advantage. Nothing huge because LSJ does
We've
have
lost a command post. Fight for it.
C1.
Jay's got a nice, fairly long-range kill on Kratos. Those are always really hard to do. And now he gets to fight him at base 3. I think he's going to have... No, he doesn't. Just that auto turret. Just that stern auto turret. Boom! Point blanked himself. Gotta respect it, but I don't even... Do you not get the kill?
No, I get the kill.
Okay, I didn't shove him the kill feed. I was petrified.
Stars is looking for redemption. Doesn't matter. JJ spawned behind him. Pimp is going to push into base 4, which is already his.
We've lost control of a command post.
I think I'm going to hop on with Asa here and follow him for a couple of lives. I really want to see what he's doing and how he's going to try to take over. Right now he's at base 4 sprinting around, so, you know, he's keeping his hands warm. He's over twitching.
He's not looking to his left. Pretty sure I just saw somebody over there.
We've lost control of a command post.
So he got that base, and before that he had just killed Pimp.
We've lost a command post.
He baited the rocket on Dugan here twice now. And yeah, he's getting help from Stern with the double kill, or the double shot. But the both weak spawn. Dugan did miss spawn though. So if he gets Stern's help, the Pimp just takes him down. LSJ is down to 5 and 6.
We've lost control of a command post.
Oh, somebody got to 1 and they're pushing on 4 pretty
A command
hard.
post is no longer
Kratos
under
got to 1.
Empire
And then
control.
he's gonna go from 2 to the 2 from there, I'm pretty sure.
A command post is under hostile control. A command post is under hostile control.
JJ's gonna be able to hold
We've
down
captured
4.
a command post. We've captured a command post.
Acer spawns in, gets a kill on Dugan, I'm pretty sure. Now he's heading to 2. If he gets a kill on Dugan here again, he'll have 9 points. Oh, it's actually going to be Kratos here. I'm wondering if they're trying to take down Kratos, if he's getting close.
I don't know if he's getting close, but it might be one of those things where they just have a
Hey, he's got a base in the kill, okay.
Yeah.
Let's end this now.
Kill him before it becomes a problem.
And that's big. Acer also got the kill on him, so that's the 2 points. So this will be his 9 points right here. On his way to Energy Regen, the most important award.
Snipers trade at base 5.
We've lost a command post. Take it back.
Woo!
Got a quick couple shots on them.
Ace is starting to feel himself a little bit. Just a little bit. He's going to have to fight Kratos one more time if this base is charged. And right now he's at 11 points. Kratos just spawned right behind him.
I'm pretty sure that you don't want to stand right there when you're taking that base.
Yeah, that was an interesting place for him to stand, because that is one of the more common spots where Kratos spawn. A lot of people will opt to stand more by the ammo droid or farther by like base 6. Or actually like, on the fountain. So that was unfortunate for him.
He said he did it before, he's going to do it again. Take Kratos at 1v1. Okay. They found the issue there. Kratos kills Acer 1v1. Acer says, I can't do it. Stern's like, don't worry.
Stern's like, I got it. was it another headshot?
I couldn't tell because it looked like his auto turret.
We're going to say it's a headshot. We're going to say it was.
Yeah, it's probably a headshot.
Now it's fighting Kratos again. And that's what Stern brings to the team. You know, Kratos can go off at any moment in time and just absolutely take over a map. And Stern just gets those headshots, those random headshots that just stop Kratos in his tracks.
Yeah.
We've captured a command post.
Get taken on that one time. Right there, so it's going to be even.
Post is no longer under
2-3-4
control.
for STR, 5-6-1 for LSJ.
A command post is under hostile control.
I imagine the reinforcements are fairly even still as well.
Yeah.
It's been mostly 3. I think both teams got down to a base or 2, just for a brief amount of time.
We've lost control of a command post. A command post is under hostile control.
Shot the dead body right there while midair. Turns around, just bops him, gives JJ 3 health back. It's not a big deal. Doesn't even take the base. He's going to leave it for JJ, but then JJ's like, I'm outie.
They don't know who they're trying to get awards.
A command post is under hostile control.
We have 2 carries. What do we do? And Acer goes straight to base 2 instead of going to one shots Kratos. But instead of going to 5, he opted to go to 2 for the base hopping. And what do you think? Do you think Acer should keep trying to base hop? Because if his primary objective is awards, killing Kratos is probably not the way to do it. But then again, he's also slowing down Kratos. What do you think?
I mean, it kind of seems like it's working out for him right now. It might just be one of those things, like you said, it seems like he might be feeling himself. He's kind of saying he can take the 1v1 right now. So maybe he's just, you know, he's getting the bases in the meantime, but he's also saying, I'm going to keep track of Kratos. Because I know that's one of the times he'll beat himself up for, is if Kratos does get awards, he feels like he should have been there to stop.
He was responsible. So yeah, so you think he's definitely like, he figured Kratos would be spawning base 2. It's like, alright, let's do this again. Let's keep dancing. And I've noticed Kratos, I would say for a solid 4 minutes now, has been just trying his heart out to get to base 1, but he just can't quite get it and keep it. And like 3 people just spawned on him, I'm pretty sure, base 1. Yeah, 3 people just spawned. Was that their... No, it wasn't even their last base.
Nope.
They have 3 bases. And they just absolutely destroyed him.
On the other side of the map, Stern just kills Dugan. He's going to be fighting Pimp. Okay, Pimp does take that out. He stops him from getting quad killed on his team.
Now, did Acer die after... Well, it doesn't matter.
The command post is no longer under Empire
Dugan,
control.
that was a really sexy rocket. I'll even compliment Dugan and say that was a damn good rocket. All right. I said it one time. That's all I'm gonna say.
Don't tell him it's on the VOD. He'll find it for himself. If he deserves it.
If he deserves the compliment, he'll be looking for it.
That was really good. Fierce just took Kratos out on the bridge there, and like you said, Kratos has been going hard for one, and he still can't hold it down. Well, somebody else got there. Scars got there.
Well, it's interesting. It almost felt like one was their last base, the way STR just keeps spawning there, and the way LSJ just keeps barreling in. But I'm pretty sure it's a 3v3 at 1, pretty much, over and over, while Stern and Pimp, I think, fight at 3. Because I'm thinking is what's happening right now.
Yeah, I can't really pinpoint why this is going on. But, yeah.
And JJ's coming to help out Stern. I think that's good. I don't think you really want anybody to be going head-to-head with Pimp for a prolonged period of time. Case in point.
Although it does seem like LSJ's starting to spread out really good here. It's extremely good. Wait, what's going on?
No bases for the Empire right off the... What happened? We have a 1v1 at base 1. Fierce wins that against Dugan.
Yeah, that NG 1v1, although it's Acer running to base 1. I don't know where he's going.
Scars is running to base 1 as well to keep this white. JJ's taken 3, and they have 1 now. But 1 just got whited out, so they'll be forced to spawn at base 3. And JJ does have that fully charged. He won that fight against Pimp. And Dugan's on his way. And Pimp's coming from the other side.
Acer pulls out that 1v1. I think he's going to head up to 2 or 6. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think it was just LSJ spread out. They said, I don't know why we're doing this whole barrel into one thing. So they kind of got everybody to a different part of the map, and STR just wasn't really anywhere.
Yeah, I think they were they were all just still at 1, you know. Stern and JJ were making that long trek from 2 to 3, and then once they were walking out of 1, LSJ spawned somewhere else and just took everything for it. And then that's where they got the bases white. We had all those 1v1s going on. That's, I think, kind of how that happened.
And they're still only down to 1.
Yeah, they just they lost a couple 1v1s there, and I think they're on every side of 1 too. So no bridge is open, but Stern was already outie. He's at base 6. I wonder if Pimp or anyone knows about it. Pimp is on him at base 2. So yeah, and Stern's free at 6.
We've lost the command post.
6 is white, 1's white.
Lost control of the command post.
4 is white.
Empire's taking 4, 2, and 6. And LSJ has 1, 5, and 3 now. That's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen.
A command post for the Empire.
Jade is fighting off this 2v1 at base 4. He takes
Now
out
we got
A command post is no longer under Empire.
Acer's coming straight to base 4 to help out JJ. Then left Kratos at 2. So Kratos be taking this base. I wonder if he'll go back.
Sniper 1v1 at 6.
Command post is no longer under Empire.
Every time I get on Pimp, that's all I see. Stern jump in and 40 lands. He dies.
Fight for it. We've captured a command post. We've lost a command post. Take it back.
And Acer is going back to 2, so he's chasing Kratos down. And Kratos does have the fountain advantage again, but that hasn't mattered twice now. Oh, Kratos to put a lot of damage on him. Fierce has reduction, and I bet that's real.
Yeah, Fierce has just been base hopping, and he's actually won a few 1v1s as far as I've seen recently.
But now he's fighting Kratos. You really, if you're Fierce, you want to get away from this fight. But you can't white out a base either. You can't run to 2 and white that out. You got to be screaming for Acer.
I think what Fierce is saying is he's saying, I'm just going to play him. He's going to distract as much time as he can for his team. But it doesn't look like his team's going to get anything out of it. They're going to be stuck in 3. Kratos is right there.
Yeah, they got demolished at base 4 right there. Acer spawned 4 to help, and they're all going to spawn right now. If Kratos can stay alive and get this base white, it's immediately taken down. And right now, LSJ needs to focus on kills more than whitey now. Right now, so they're down in numbers by a lot. They need to even it up before they rush in. That Scars goes down, so now it's a 4v2, 3v2 now. And did anyone run to base 2? No one ran to base 2, so Kratos is coming in, and then the rest of the team will be spawning probably 4 and 5 to kill.
Looks like
Acer.
JJ's setting up to hold it versus Kratos. Acer
Jade's got Fierce helping. How I doubt Acer's gonna get away. He's got all 3 of them on him.
Triple kill.
Oh wow! STR immediately turning that around. But Stern is ignoring Pimp, who's right beside him. They both had to reload. He gets the base light before the spawn. And Pimp with another kill on Stern. I'm sure Stern's been getting kills on him, but oof, every time I've watched it.
Every time you switch over. Now it's a bunch of kills for LSJ.
Yeah, and JJ and Kratos at 2. And JJ with a good rocket on Kratos. He used the ammo droid to block a couple body shots and finish him off.
A command post has fallen to our
So they do have 3 and 2. They're losing 3, yep. JJ's not there to hold down 3, so...
Try to hold it against Dugan.
Dugan
now
with
Fierce decides to flank him. And he's gonna get...
Oh, but now it's getting melted by Scars. And Kratos is whiting out base 2 right now. I'm gonna fight against JJ. How's that 3 fight going?
I got no players to follow. Here we go.
Oh, rip.
Alright, they're gonna hold it down. Acer spawned in and Fierce is still
Stern spawned base 2, but immediately died. Kratos got it wiped, but then was cleaned up by JJ.
It's like STR's is holding on for their life right now on these 2 bases. At any moment, if they lost all these 1v1s, they would be game over.
Or even just one of these like bases at the same time, you know, they'd be right back down to nothing. But Kratos is gonna get this white almost immediately. He got a quick spawn. He's fighting JJ.
I don't think he's gonna get far.
Both these bases will be white before the next spawn. And Pimp's coming to help out Kratos. Is it just JJ and...
They didn't see Acer's going all the way to 6. Or I mean Fierce, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Alright, this is it right here. Fierce, can you be Whirlwind? Scars is smart, he killed himself, he's ready. He's gonna make that spawn, I assume. Yep. He does make the spawn, gets the good spawn up top. Rebel Grunt versus Empire. Who's the hero? Scars is the hero!
Holy shit.
Whew.
That was the play of the game right there. Scars killing himself to get across the map in time.
Those are the pro plays you like to see out of a veteran player like Scars. And winning that 1v1 too, I don't know what Fierce's health was, but if he'd even lost that 1v1, his team probably would have made the spawn, so... That was
I think Fierce would have been full. Because he kind of just spawned in and dipped out.
Yeah, and judging by the way the fight kind of went, it definitely felt like he was full health. But let's check out these scores. And it's 5-3 now for the map count. And wow.
Yeah, that's...
Well, okay, Stern was getting kills, first of all, on Pimp. It was 9-14, so there were things were happening. Pimp with an incredible amount of kills, leading the whole game. Kratos, third on his team, 17-15. That's unheard of on Naboo. And then, of course,
it just looks like JJ and Acer, they were put in the work, but they just, as a team, it's like they were losing their fights at the wrong time, and they just couldn't get anything out of when they won their fights towards the end there. And LSJ did a really good job of stopping them from getting out of 3 or 2 or wherever they were stuck at.
Yeah, once they got STR on their back foot, they really applied the pressure. That's something LSJ is so good at, is just getting to the bases quickly and then taking a long time to die, so it gets their other teammates enough time to get there and just keeps the fight continuously going. And that's what they did really well right there. So we're going into Tana CTF now. It's 5-3. This is a must-win now.
Hopefully flags are set
for
to 5.
STR. Oh my god. I'm gonna at them right now. I don't think they're smart.
No, JJ already said it to Stern, so hopefully he's
Okay.
doing it.
Yeah, because last night it was on 3. Like I don't understand why it's ever on 3. It doesn't, like, who does that? I know it's Stern because every time he's got admin is when it starts happening, but I just don't understand. It's like it's OCD when he plays Death Star. It's gotta be 3. I don't know, man. But...
Can't handle getting killed like once or twice after the
stats. But yeah, so must win for STR. Tough loss. But this was their map in the winter tournament. They're the main team that brought it into the fold. I don't know who picked it, but it doesn't really matter. What do you think's gonna happen?
I know that STR has been going for the Empire. Like I said, I don't know who's picked it, but I know as of recent they've liked Empire, and it looks like they got Empire. But both teams, especially like since STR started playing it so much, every team started playing it more. And honestly, like, it's always been a momentum map, and if either team can start getting a handful of flag caps in a row, it's gonna be bad news bears.
Yeah, this is definitely a map where you can get 2 or even 3 quick flag caps in a row, and then you can lose your footing, maybe kill themselves. Looks like they're gonna have a reset.
What's going on here?
Team kills. And that's interesting though. It looks like Pimp probably wasn't there.
Acer has Flechette.
What?
Did he get Flechette off the turbine during
was
the time?
Was he Acer got Flechette off the turbine. Oh man, that is amazing. That's technically like an FF if they really wanted to do it.
Did he get it off the turbine, or did he go in
I think he got it off the turbine.
Acer saying you fed me, so he actually might have.
Oh yeah, just got it in the warm up. That's hilarious. And he thought he like dying would make it. Nah, but that's hilarious.
Oh my god. Okay, so we get the flags right, and people are getting awards in the warm up, trying to.
Yeah. Good for LSJ for not taking the forfeit. I think shitty by STR to give any sort of sarcasm right now. Like JJ's cool right there. I think the last thing you should possibly say.
Cool.
Because like that right there, then we can say, you know what? Fuck you. We're taking the FF. But yeah, good for LSJ for not taking it. So we're going to reset this map here in just a couple seconds. No big deal. That's probably one of the best things I've ever... I didn't actually see it, but one of the best things I've technically been around for.
I was waiting for something stupid, you know, like I had to go walk my dog.
Yeah, right. Let me go pick up my girlfriend real quick. I'll be back in an hour. Mm-hmm. All right, gonna get on Asa here. See if he's got Flechette.
That throws him off because it looked like STR had a good setup right off the bat there. They do get the flag again, I think.
I think he one-shotted. I think Pimp is how it happened with the Flechette.
Uh-huh.
That's how they figured it out. Who's got the flag here? Stern?
Stern's got it.
Stern's it too. Enemy mine. He's going in. He's just used a lot of his stamina though, and this is the most important time for it. He's gonna have to save it up. Maybe we can get a train going. He's going to make his move now. I think it's just Scars in front of him.
The Empire has dropped the flag.
He went to the wall to stop the bullets while he regains some more stamina, but I think there's a teammate and some other... Is JJ going to get it in? JJ brings it in! The train! The STR. And that's not something you see, the big guy bringing it in. And AC with the double kill. Stern picks it up right away, but Pimp kills him. So Pimp with a huge play. It's only Fierce in front of him. Maybe JJ as well. He's just going to bring it in too. Reset the map here. Make it a map control game.
And they're going to push over to this side. Not going to bother with the ramp, apparently.
JJ just shot one rocket. If they can make him miss one more. Oh, Pimp going for a nice ramp, but failed. Yeah, it's the thing, especially with Sniper. Now Kratos was trying to do it. He's failing.
You know they stayed on a private server for a while, and they got this 10 times in a row.
Yeah, this is a little too cute. Like after like 2 people miss it, like you can give it up, man. Like next time.
They had like a decent chance, you know. I mean, it's just JJ up top. Scars is saying, "I don't give a heck about your fucking."
Yeah, he's like, I don't practice that shit. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't practicing the jump. He's like, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way.
But flags out. I think Pimp.
Fierce has it into. He's got Kratos on him. I don't think he got some pretty good damage on Kratos though, but Kratos just rolls up and gives him the old shotgun to the face. I was thinking Duke can get quite a few pretty nice door kills on this map and Camino. Give him a compliment, he dies. Kratos now holds the flag in base 2. And he's going to try to go over to base 3. I wonder if they're going to try to do... if that's their strategy for this map, is just relying on Pimp or Kratos to be able to consistently hit that ramp. Because I will say, when they hit that ramp, that was like a pretty... Like, that's a really hard shot for JJ because it's so, like... ripped almost, you know?
Uh-huh.
But he's going to go the... Ooh, what's he...
Back.
Oh, he's dodging nades though.
He's got a one-man army in this shit. You gotta be a little confused. Well, did Acer go for a suicide? Okay.
Yeah, but he missed the jump. Like, at a certain point, give it up. Like, I'm not saying don't try like every go around, but like, Acer killed himself. JJ shot a rocket. Just roll up and see what happens.
And they didn't see where the flag went. I think Scars kind of got a little lost. The flag like dropped down in between. Yeah, it reset, but Pimp's got it again.
Yeah, now he's gonna be coming two side, and there's a normal ramp.
Yeah, so if I'm
two
JJ,
side,
or if I'm STR, I'm saying okay, like obviously they just gave away their little secret. I don't know if you want to call it a secret, whatever their plan was.
That was definitely their championship. Okay, they've either known about it for a while and been saving it, or they figured it out just for this match. That was their little secret, and it's been the most miserable, most pathetic thing we've probably ever seen in the history of. It was worse than his Flechette. Like that was bad. But yeah, I think now if you're STR, you just kind of.
You're like, okay, I can be ready for that. It's not gonna take them by surprise anymore. If I was JJ, I'd think about like throwing a mine on that side of the turbine.
Yeah, for sure. It won't work for Kratos, but it'll definitely work for Pimp. And Pimp will probably able to destroy it because he's probably used his auto turret already, and a nade probably won't get it if it's high enough, especially. But it is another option, just another way for them to score. So we'll see. But Acer just YOLO, and it gets an extra stamina pack. This could actually be really huge. It's just Duke, and Duke got the bad spawn. He's got it. Oh, we almost got sticky feet. So 2-0. Now who's picking up the flag? 2-0 STR. Stern has it. He's trying to run out, but Pimp takes him down. And now it's just going to be Fierce in front of him, and then Acer off the... No, Acer's still alive, isn't he?
Yeah, Acer's up.
And now Pimp, please, just walk in. Nice. Did he get it?
Yeah, they kept
Okay, he did get it. 2-1 STR. That was a great counter cap by Pemp. I'm glad to see that he still capable of just walking up into the fly cap instead of
doing some crazy jumps.
Like, I might have just stopped if he went for the jump right there and missed it. All right, just let STR win. Why don't you? Drama queens.
No, it looks like they got a good push here.
Yeah.
They can take out Kratos. He's got. Did he get the regen? I don't know if he needs it.
I don't think he needed it. He didn't need it, so that is now 3-1. This is such a fast game right now.
Yeah,
Stern's got it.
After that failed jump, we got ourselves into a little bit of.
Oh, and they're destroying them. There's no way they don't score here.
That was a good kill by Pim.
I think that.
JJ is gonna walk.
Picks it up, gets a TK, but walks it in. 4-1 STR. 8 minutes in. Acer already has the flag, and he has reduction. All he has to do really is dodge a death back, and he just did. Just bring it home, baby.
The Imperials have dropped the flag.
Oh.
Did not score. What a save. But JJ with the train. 5-1. What a dominant performance from STR. Wow. JJ also finished that game with increase, as you can see, 19-2. JJ, the one-man wrecking crew. Not as good as my Tan of Conquest, but hey. Whew. Map 11, I do believe, is Death Star CTF.
Yeah, last map is Death Star. Map before that, we're going to Polis.
I mean, and look at 2. Stern went 2-10. Like, that was JJ going off. I saw he was getting killed, but I wanted to stay on the guy with the flag so I could see what was going on. But wow, that was, I would say, probably the most dominant performance on Thanos CTF from a single player, which was JJ, that I've ever seen. Usually, you know, it's hard to go positive, or if you do, you don't go too positive. It's all back and forth. But he was just in their base, laying mines, destroying their souls, and allowing his team free reign over the flags right there. That was incredible to watch. And now, if you're LSJ going to Polis Massa, the map where rockets go off, and JJ just did that, you've got to be a little scared, especially considering you do have Dugan. Who, while he's a solid player, he's not the superstar. You know, he's not me. He's not A-Hole. He's not Rocketo. And most importantly, he's not JJ.
And I think, you know, on the other side, STR, just after a dominating win, they're going to be on a roll here. They're confident. And the last time they played this map against Bot, it was pretty convincing.
Yeah, and the only thing I will say, though, is LSJ does have the better side, especially for them. LSJ, you know, like we were talking about on Naboo, they just swarm and apply the pressure so well. When people get by, they just go back together and just swarm them and kill them so fast that usually it's not even a big deal. So as a rocket, it is a lot more forgiving, so Dugan can just let people walk into his mind. I think he thought
Stern was going for the
mine.
Yeah, Stern was going for the suicide, and then Fierce thought, okay, now it's clear.
Now, interestingly enough, Acer's been on defense this whole time. He has not pushed at all yet.
I think this is going to be for just the right moment. They're really scared to give up the any sort of loss on this base.
Yeah, I think they're waiting for the right moment to push. I think they're waiting for the right kills and the right time, and I think they're gonna swing out. Yeah, because he actually just did push and died there. So yeah, they're just waiting for the right kills. Now, Kratos is in 3, but JJ just says, okay. These narrow corridors, JJ's at home. This is Empire, Polis Massa. This is JJ's home. He was born here. He's like Luke and Leia. Like, this is his place. Gets the mind kill on Scars. It just casually walks away. I love it too. JJ's just like, get rid of that death back. Like, what are you doing? Just telling his teammate, stop it.
Kratos got in for a second, but he went down soon enough. Quick kill from Pimp on a Stern. I wonder if Acer's kind of hanging back, making sure that JJ has the health packs he needs to stay alive, keep these kills, and they're going for awards before we push sort of strat.
I think that's like a pro of the strat, but I don't think that's like the main thing. I think they're just, when LSJ's on applying a lot of pressure, they want to make sure JJ is well fed and like no one just gets by them. Because once you get by, it can be so brutal to get back base 3. I think they're just playing really careful. They know LSJ is pretty aggressive for the most part. They're trying to play to JJ's strengths here, and then when they get the right kills and JJ's completely set up, that's when Acer pushes. Because I think we've seen him push 3 times now, Acer.
Yeah, and I mean, him pushing is like he's kind of got to the door.
Yeah, he hasn't really had anything even close to being effective yet, but as for STR's offense, like, if you don't have your NG pushing, you essentially don't have an offense. You might as well play 4 defense. Nice. And there's no pressure on JJ now.
Takes out Dugan. He's gonna go down. That was a nice little breakthrough there.
No one else.
Nobody else
they
did
cleaned up
anything.
everyone else. JJ waiting for the door to open. He's about to destroy Scars. Oh, baby. Pimp's gonna try to get by. Takes that Stern and headshots JJ, I think?
Yep.
Pimp is in base 3. And that's giving me white because they all got there. And they all had to spawn at 2.
A command post is under hostile control.
And I think PP kind of is
Losing
like,
reinforcements.
This is the best time for STR to have a chance to get it back. The first push is always your strongest. When going to base 2 to 3. And it looks like it's possible they can get it. JJ, no!
What do you do?
They just walked right on a mine that, like, I don't know. But Acer's getting by. If he can get through this door, gets cleaned up.
Fierce is still putting on the pressure. Kratos got by the 2 though. Acer's spawned in on him. Okay, Kratos is down.
And he's still applying pressure up here. He gets another kill before he goes down.
It's not the worst situation for STR, considering how bad I've seen this base 2 hold be. But that's not good either.
We're losing
Yeah,
reinforcements.
that's always something you don't want to see. Looks like JJ's going to take care of the weaks here. No problem. The nice TK. Oh no. He knows Chris is going by, so he went back for him, but he forgot about the rocket pushing up. Acer says he's gone, he's out, he doesn't care. He's just got to fight Scars.
Our numbers are being
Pimp's chasing him, and Pimp with the cleanup there after Scars got him weak enough. And now this is big, because Chris is alive at base 2, and I feel like if this base goes white, we may not see a comeback.
Takes out JJ.
We've lost control
2
of the
kills
command
already.
post.
Acer's surrounded now.
Chris just did an amazing job there. He stayed alive. I think he used all 5 health packs. And now STR stuck at base 1. What do you think's worse, being stuck at 1 or 6?
I want to say 1.
I get more demoralized being stuck at 1, but a lot of people think 6 is worse. So I can see their argument, but I definitely get more demoralized at 1. Because it's like right away you get shot at, you're just, this is stupid. At least at base 6 you get to jump off some stairs, you know, like recuperate.
Yeah, I think the other thing is if you get from 1, then you get 2. 2 still sucks. Like,
Yeah.
5 is like a lot better.
Yeah, you can regain 4, and usually you do. LSJ's making a real strong push here. Scar's jumping in. Kratos one-shots Acer. Nice cleanup by JJ there.
JJ just doing everything he can.
Everything is on the line, you know. Every rocket right now. You know the nerves are getting to everyone too. Every shot everyone takes, you know, could be your last of the season. What a body by Dugan right there on Acer. JJ gets a big kill. And he just took down Scars as well, but I bet he's almost out of rockets. I think he shot 4 or 5 already.
It's looked at that point, he's just pushing up to die.
Yeah. And now here's the thing: they killed 2 of them. Only 2 of them spawns, and that's a 2v4. It's a 1v4 actually.
Kratos
here,
is like,
so
they all
gonna be
spawn in the hangar.
Kratos going for the flank on the base. Both weeks let him in. JJ is now getting fought from both sides. Stern's down. Fierce is down.
Kratos
It's just the powers. STR. JJ killed himself. It's just Acer. Kratos just has to not die. Help is not that close either. This fight's gone on for too long, I think. I think, yeah, the whole team's coming in. If Acer pulls this off, it'll be heroic, and that's the game right there. LSJ, the season 14 BFC champions.
Our reinforcements are thinning.
And that is 6 for Kratos, 6 for Scars, 4 for 3, 4 for Pimp.
I think so.
I don't know. Which gives both Kratos and Scars, they're both now tied for the most rings of all time. And what a match! You know, I know we didn't get the Death Star, but that was really a good match. You know,
anytime a championship goes into double digit games.
Yeah, you did all right.
Yeah.
And that was Pimp 16-7. Like that, I think that's the one that stands out more than anything.
Yeah.
And that's incredible.
The one, he made that push in there. He got the kill.
Yeah,
on
the double kill.
Then he got the double kill onto JJ, probably with the headshot, because I think even at that point.
What's good?
Oh, what? You think we're just going to interview you now?
Kratos told me to go in here, so yeah, I'm demanding my interview.
Yo, how many rings do you have now?
I got season. Did we win season 4?
Yeah, were you there?
Technically, I got 4. I was in there, but that was like the most LCS. Like I was double cleaning, so I don't know if it really counts, but I'm gonna count it. So 4,
right?
7,
you got a soft ring.
4, 7, 12, and now 14, right?
Okay, so you have
almost
4 or 3.
Yeah, 4, and then a winter tournament, but I don't think that really counts.
Okay, yeah, because I knew Kratos and Scars just reached 6, tied for most all time.
Yeah,
I wasn't quite sure what you were.
Yeah,
you were.
I missed out on 10 and 11, so if I got 10 and 11, I'd be higher than them technically, because I would have taken 1 from them and 1 from you and gave them 2 to me. So, but yeah, 4, that's solid. You know, it's not bad. I'll take it.
Yeah, you know, it's whatever. It's average.
That's all right, man.
So how do you feel? How do you feel? Long season. That was one of the longest seasons we've had.
Yeah, obviously we feel really good because like we feel as if like this is the most competitive season. So this one kind of means a lot as far as like how good we are overall, and the fact that like we've all been playing so long, we've been good for so long that like we can still win after all that time is just it's pretty cool.
Right, like you guys have never fallen off. You know,
yeah.
Like LSJ's only actually gotten better. It's never
exactly. I feel like this was like the main season where people weren't just like, well, you guys had Kratos. Kratos was carrying you. Like season 12, Kratos was like God mode. Like that was like the best I've ever seen Kratos. And it was just like this season, like he was still Kratos, but it was just like we were also getting more credit. Like we were getting more credit, so it felt good.
Yeah, the Kratos hype has died down quite a bit as people have wanted to deal with engineers a little bit more. And
yeah, I mean, undoubtedly, like he's still like the best player of all time, the best engineer of all time.
Right.
But like the hype around him has died down a lot.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like as more pressure has been applied to him, you really stepped up this season and you showed how great you could be. Like you do things with the sniper that no one else has ever done or come close to.
Yeah, I think it says a lot about
16-7 on Polos Massa.
Yeah, but like the 16-7 is nothing compared. Like the play at 3 was like the most important thing.
Oh,
The headshot on JJ. That was.
Well,
how hype were you?
It wasn't technically a headshot, so I jumped into base,
just
shot
let us think it
JJ
was a
once,
headshot, damn it.
then
Oh,
killed
you headshot
Stern,
him?
and then finished off JJ. So yeah,
Gotcha.
headshot JJ. And then it was lucky because like they killed the grunt and the NG back at like our base or in the tunnels or something, and then they missed spawn, so it was pretty huge. And then at that point, we were just like we were not letting them back in the game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure actually they would have made spawn, but Kratos and Scars both got in there at the last second to give that little extra push.
It was definitely close, but like I thought I was gonna have it. Like I was telling them, like, I think I had it. It was gonna be so close.
Yeah, but they got in there and made it like.
Yeah, but they made it
100%.
like their next one, so it was perfect.
So the first map was Camino.
Yeah.
27 years long.
Yeah.
What was going through y'all's head on that map?
We were actually like pretty calm and collected. Like we had a huge reinforcement lead at the start, so it's like for us, we just had to keep the base advantage, and like we had that for like probably like a majority of it. So we had like 100 reinforcement lead, and then they took it back, and then reinforcements went to like 90 something to like 60 something, and then we got it back, and then it was like 60 to like 10 or something. So it was just like slaying at the end. But Camino's an interesting map. We were gonna pick Camino or another map, and we decided with Camino. But I don't know. We felt confident on that map. But it's a weird map because it's basically just like Kratos base hops, Scars base hops, I slay, and then Dugan slays.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Have you ever seen a map where it goes over 40 minutes and Kratos has 24 kills?
And, yeah, 24 kills and 11 deaths.
Yeah, like
what the fuck?
And increased twice.
Yeah, I was literally watching him for a little bit, and he was like just AFK taking bases, like not even moving.
It was good though, because like Stern was like, I don't know, he was doing basically what I was trying to do, but I don't know, this wasn't really working as well for them.
Yeah,
but, like,
it seemed like that
put
map
up
was
a really
going
good
pretty
fight.
even.
Acer
Right
was
up
going
until
hard
we got
that whole
worse.
map though. Big shout out to Acer because he was fucking going off. Like he was playing out of his mind.
Yeah, so moving on to Dagobah.
Mm-hmm.
That was the second map, wasn't it? Before I get ahead of myself. Yeah. So, what was going through your mind while you played that map?
We were pretty hyped, and like we were trying to like just like win Dagobah, go up 2-0, but you know it didn't work out. Like our strategy at the start worked pretty well, and then we got trapped into like 1-5. So like, and then we just kind of had bad coordination at that point of like what we wanted to do, and then we just kind of lost quick. Like that's just how Dagobah goes for us. But after we lost, we were kind of like, well, it's Dagobah. That was the map. You know, we never win anyways. We didn't want to win that map. So we just kind of kept our heads up. And, like, we were basically just saying, like, all right, we just got to slow it down. You know, slow play stuff. Don't try to do everything too aggressive. And then moving on to the next
pops
map.
up Tan.
Yeah, and then
And
you
then comes
Really slow it down, guys.
Yeah, so it was just like, that was another map where it's just like, can go really quick. And we wanted to slow it down. So it was just kind of a map that was kind of bad for us at that moment, figuring we wanted to slow it down, but we weren't like too defeated when we lost that, just because I don't know, it's not like our type of map.
And that's definitely like that's the advantage of losing those two maps is you can still say, well, first off, you're still holding the lead, and second off, you're just like, okay, like Dagobah and Tanev, like if there's two maps that we're gonna lose back to back, let's get it to be those. don't waste 2 hours of my life losing two maps. Just let me lose in 10 minutes so I can keep playing.
Exactly. Those were like the two maps that we were most worried about losing, like, you know, like a big swing, just like where they just like beat our ass, and we just like if we lost Camino and then they wrecked us on Dagobah and wrecked us on Tanev, it would have been pretty tough to come back. But like we won Camino and then we just lost those two quick, and then it was like I think Naboo came out, so it's like, all right, back to slow playing it. You know, this is what we wanted. Don't fucking lose in 10 minutes. So
yeah, winning Camino definitely gave you guys a huge like advantage mentally, because then you could just be like, nah, we got a lead. You know, we got a comfortably, like, this is not a real map for us. Like,
yeah,
it was whatever. Tanev's whatever too. Like, it's fine. Yeah, like you can really rationalize the losses. And,
yeah, so we just like, well, like when we got to Naboo, we were just like, wow, we really need to win this map though. Like this is the one. Like we need to win this. So
was there any
that was
concern,
like the swing map.
Seeing Acer, you know, like you said, he played well at Camino, and then going to the next map, which was Dagobah, he had a good Dagobah, and then Tanev, he goes 10-0 or 10-1.
Definitely. I mean, we did not.
Naboo, you were going to be able to contain him.
Yeah, we were like on Naboo. We're like, we need to count his points. Like that's the number one thing. Like this, like count his points. He's like the main threat, and we did a good job after that. Like after that, we just did a way better job of counting his points. Like on Tanev and the Dagobah, we weren't really too worried. Like Dagobah, I don't even think his points really mattered that much. I don't think that was the main reason we lost. But like on Tanev, we just didn't expect him to be getting those points, like getting increased that quick. So it kind of caught us by surprise. But Naboo, we definitely tracked his points a lot and respected him for sure. Guess that's one way to put it. And then yeah.
CTF.
Yeah, so Tanev CTF, we just got fucking wrecked. Yeah, I don't know. They just got momentum, and they just kind of shit on us. We played that really bad.
JJ awoken, and I've never seen someone go 19-2 on Tanev CTF.
Yeah, they were going off. There was really no way around. It was just like at one point, Acer had a reduction. We're like, all right, we got to kill Acer. And JJ had a reduction. I think we killed JJ, and then he had the 30-second regen. So it's just like, fuck. They pretty much had a reduction like the whole map. And then we just never got a footing. It was like they capped one, and then it was like kind of like a stall, like a little bit, and then they got another one.
Which brings us to an important thing. This quote-unquote stall was mostly you and Kratos holding the flag, fail jumping for 5 to 10 minutes, it felt like.
Yeah, pretty much. We thought we'd have more chances than that, and we thought we could do it a couple times, and like we'd have hit it from a bunch of different angles, but we didn't have that many opportunities. It was just like all our like attempts at a flag cap was just we all die. One person's got the flag, runs in there, tries to make it happen. So
yeah, it was just so frustrating to watch as a spectator.
Yeah, we were kind of like a little panicky. That's all.
We were watching, and you missed it once. Okay, going for it twice. That's cool. Third time. Okay.
And then you die.
Fourth time.
Kratos picks up the flag. He goes for it.
Yeah.
That was like, and like Acer died. JJ just shot his rocket, and I was just like, you could just walk up, you know.
That was a jump we had practiced, like we had learned very recently, and hadn't practiced at all, pretty much. So like going for it, we were just like, all right, we're gonna go for it. And probably after that point, we would have just like been like, all right, let's just walk it, or let's only do it if you can.
Do you think going for that jump and then failing miserably multiple times in a row, do you think that kind of lost you guys, Tana? Because I think you all might have scored once or even twice. And do you think that would have helped you get the footing if you guys would have scored on those?
I think the worst part about it isn't even that we didn't score. It was just like we were just dying terribly. It was just like we would jump in with the flag and die, and it was just two of us spawn in, run up, die, and then they'd cap it and then counter. So it was just putting us in bad situations every time we would try to do it and just die. It was just like terrible timing for us to do it. Like it wasn't that we were like failing the jump wasn't that bad. It was the timing that we took to try to do the jump and then failed.
Yeah.
So
how do you bounce back from that kind of crushing defeat to Polis? What are you telling your team?
We just kept our heads up. Like we just did not go on tilt like at all. We just felt like even though we just lost that pretty badly, didn't even make a difference. Like we were still in this, like we're still the better team, this and that. So I mean, we're just like Polis. Every map was just like we took it one map at a time. Going into each map, we just forgot the past and just focused on that map. So it was like, even though we went to Polis and JJ was Empire, we were just like, we don't give a fuck. We know how to play. We played it 1,000 times this season. So, yeah, I mean, it's just all about forgetting the maps you lost and just moving on to the next map.
Short memory is a good quarterback.
Exactly. And then as for Polis, I don't know. We felt like we were the better team on Polis. Like, we were not worried at all. So.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing really strong defense, and yeah, I don't know. You just got in there and you crushed it.
Yeah, and then it was just like I think Stern and Acer got by at one point, and we had Kratos spawn at 5, or he was going to spawn at 5, and they came back to 4, so we just tried to slay it out, and then we ended up holding off that push, and it just kind of reset, so it worked out. And then once we got our footing back, we just went right back to the aggression. But we had learned from earlier in the season what not to do on Polis against JJ, so I think that really helped us a lot. Because if everybody remembers, people were shit talking. It's like, LSJ just let JJ go 56-5, 49-3, 62-5. Like it was just like, yeah, but that's kind of it kind of taught us a lot of lessons on what we need to do on pull list. So it's a lesson to everybody. You got to take fat L's in order to get big wins.
Well, that's what the regular season's for. You know, it's really
Exactly.
just so it doesn't really matter what your win loss is there as long as you get the win on the final game of the season.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. But yeah, it feels good to win.
Scout, any specific questions?
Man, nothing like specific off the top of my mind.
I want to congratulate Kratos and Scars once again for ending our tie at 5 and going in to be tied with Jordan now. We're no longer Kobe's, they're Jordans. I want to congratulate Pimp on probably, it might even be more impressive than some of Kratos' or earlier Destroyer seasons. I think Pimp had definitely the most impressive sniper season of all time. It was just so incredible, so fun to watch. This stream all season, MVP, coming to the finals, great performances. Like that was a lot of fun to watch and see. And then yeah, Dugan. So
I'll give a shout out to Sniper because he definitely gets that 5th man award.
he
had people saying to drop Scars and to drop Dugan, you know, put Sniper in the finals if you want your best lineup. Respect to LSJ for holding true to their solid 4, but Sniper was always there to make sure that they had somebody to throw in, keep the practice up when, you know, you get Scars being emo or something and not wanting to play or whatever the hell's going on.
I'm about to give my big shout outs and, you know, kind of my final thoughts.
I wrote down a speech.
First of all, thank you to all my LSJ teammates, Dugan, Scars, Kratos, as well as Sniper. Couldn't do it without you guys. You guys are the best teammates ever. Let it be known that Lack himself even told us that if we wanted to win the championship, that we needed to start Sniper at Rocket. And just to prove him wrong, we kept Dugan in. But also shout out to Sniper because the reason we could play so many matches and get so much practice this season was because we had a 5th man who we knew we could win if we had him, and it wasn't just free losses, and also gave us like really good practice and gave perspective. Shout out to STR for giving up a good fight. You guys are definitely good. Acer, specific shout out to you because you were going off that fight or that match. And yeah, that's pretty much it, except for hope to see everyone next season if there is one. I'm going to try to get everybody to not retire, see what I can do, but I believe I will be back next season unless something happens.
Oh, yeah, definitely last words. No one retire, not even Scars.
Everybody comes back.
I hope not.
Everyone has to come back. It's only gotten more competitive every year since season 10, which is like the modern era. Like it can only get better from here, baby. It can only get better.
Exactly. And one last thing I just want to say, Fierce, you're bad. I can't believe people even think that you're competition to Scars and Shoddy. You'll never be competition to Scars and Shoddy. And Scars is hands down greatest grunt of all time. No one can compare. No one can compete. Sit the fuck down.
Hashtag 6 rings.
Hashtag 6 rings. And yeah, that's pretty much it.